Perched on the edge of a remote cliffside, the house emerges from the landscape like a sculpture carved from silence, its elongated silhouette harmonizing with the open sky and the endless horizon beyond. Located on a barren plateau that overlooks a jagged coastline, the house is oriented to capture both the soft morning fog and the brutal winds of dusk, standing defiantly where wilderness meets geometry. A narrow concrete path leads to the house, bordered by wild grass and scattered stones, gradually revealing the sharp-edged facade that seems to hover above the earth with restrained elegance. A recessed entrance cut into a raw concrete wall marks the transition between outer desolation and inner calm, where a heavy pivot door of charred timber opens into a minimalist vestibule. The entry foyer is a low-ceilinged, dimly lit space designed to compress one's senses before opening into the house's soaring central volume, with polished concrete underfoot and thin slits of light from above. The central hallway stretches like a canyon through the length of the house, with towering ceilings and clear-story windows that pour daylight into the monolithic interior, emphasizing the sense of sacred seclusion. The living room is an expansive space carved with restraint, featuring matte gray walls, a sunken seating pit in black linen, and a fireplace embedded within a solid stone monolith that anchors the void. One full side of the living room opens to the ocean via a seamless glass wall, where sliding panels retract into the walls, turning the interior into an open-air platform suspended above the cliff. The material palette is limited to weathered concrete, pale oak, blackened steel, and soft gray textiles, forming a cohesive visual language that reflects the quiet drama of the surrounding environment. The open kitchen resembles an altar, with a long black granite island, minimalist overhead lighting, and matte oak cabinetry that conceals appliances to preserve the room's monastic purity. Suspended under a long horizontal skylight, the dining table, a slab of raw wood on bronze legs, sits directly below a beam of light that shifts with the day, mimicking a sundial's quiet rhythm. At the center of the house lies a private courtyard, surrounded by glass and filled with white gravel, a single olive tree, and a narrow reflecting pool that casts shadows onto the walls like a living mural. In one corner of the courtyard, a sunken garden offers a meditative retreat, where moss, stones, and small sculptural plants nestle among concrete terraces shaped like descending ripples. private library is a small, cocoon-like room wrapped in dark oak panels, with built-in shelves, a leather reading chair, and a high narrow window that reveals only the sky, cutting out all distraction. The ensuite bathroom is made entirely of sandblasted stone, featuring a long soaking tub set into the floor, a skylight overhead, and a walk-in rain shower enclosed in translucent glass. A separate guest wing extends from the main volume, accessed through a silent corridor lined with inset lighting, leading to two minimalist rooms that open to a wind-swept gravel terrace. The rear terrace cantilevers over the slope, built from rusted steel and aged timber, and features no railing, only a subtle edge, to preserve the illusion of uninterrupted space between the viewer and the drop. A hidden stair leads to the flat rooftop, where gravel flooring and low parapets allow it to function as an observatory for stars and storms, offering a place to experience the sky without boundary. The entire house is organized as a linear extrusion, where rooms are defined not by doors but by changes in ceiling height, floor texture, and shadow play, creating a seamless narrative of space. The house is built to absorb sound, using thick walls, cork insulation, and recessed lighting to eliminate hum, making the interior feel like a vacuum where the only audible noise is the wind outside. Light is treated as a material throughout the house. Narrow slits, skylights, and voids are carved into the mass to orchestrate a daily ballet of light and shadow across bare surfaces. The house operates off-grid, powered by a rooftop solar array and a rainwater collection system hidden beneath the courtyard, reflecting the architecture's desire to leave no mark on its remote landscape. This modern house, sculpted from silence and space, is more than a dwelling. It is an instrument tuned to solitude, a place where the edge is not danger but the beginning of contemplation.